Elijah, I'm coming to you with more money.
I was gonna say Bill of Rights.
Wait, whoops, sorry. Constitution in America, the first written constitution in America. And this gentleman, let me make sure I give him a nice hat there. He probably has a beard.
Was that like the style, like?
Please limit your talking out, thank you. This gentleman, Thomas Hooker, was responsible for founding the colony of Connecticut. Hilarity, I know.
We're not laughing at you.
I know. So, this is a reminder of our roots of representative government. This will be an excellent tool for you to use to study for your next EA, which won't be for a while. We are going to now go to that pink sheet. Oh, are you finished? Go to that pink sheet. Maybe you have something left. Go to the pink sheet. This is a story called Mice of Council. It represents another concept or idea. What might it represent that we're talking about today? So I would love to have whomever might be comfortable share some reading with me. I'll finish it off if someone will get us started. Karen, you want to get us started? And Karen, will you go through the second paragraph? Would that be okay?
This one?
Yes, so where the last word is successful. And then can I get a volunteer for the next two paragraphs? Damon, so you'll go from they to right there. And then I will wrap that up. So thank you so much for volunteering. Go ahead and start reading.
A terrifying cat had come. I don't know.
These copies, I'm sorry. So guys, try to follow along. I know that the copies got smudged. So, had come to live in the big house.
Which the mice had accompanied for years.
This is a better copy.
Every time the mice went into the kitchen for a nibble, as was their habit late every evening, the cat would pounce from the countertops above, and with the close swipe of his great furry paws, he would send them scampering back into their holes. After a week of instances which had been, the mice began to fear for their well-being. "We'll starve," they shouted, evaluating their quickly diminishing food supply. They attempted to discuss as a community, but in the panic, the mice would shout out suggestions, potential plans, and personal opinions about what to do regarding their dire living situation. Finally, seeing that this method of making decisions was not working at all and was greatly unorganized, the oldest and wisest mouse suggested a council meeting. They chose 10 mice. Some were quite brave, others were older and wise, and many were popular among the mouse community. All of these mice met together privately in council and discussed the best means of securing themselves against the attacks of the cat. One by one the mice spoke, but no one could think of a plan that would be successful.
Very good, thank you. Go ahead, David.
They knew they would not win in a fight against the cat. They knew that they would not succeed in getting rid of the cat. And they knew that there were no other sources of food as close as the kitchen. The council of mouse were sad to realize that the only solution left was to move their mouse community. Finally, a boastful mouse stepped forward and proclaimed his idea to the best. "I think I have hit upon a plan which will ensure our
Safety.
in the future, provided you approve and carry it out." He explained in detail how a
Small bell.
small bell attached to the cat's collar would warn them all of his approach. The cat, they knew,
ate his meals.
ate his meals in another part of the house. So when he was away for eating, they would sneak into the kitchen and still have the warning to allow them time to get back to their holes. Patting himself on his own back for the excellent idea he set forth.
Thank you very much. This proposal was warmly applauded, and it had already been decided to adopt it when an old mouse got to his feet and said, "I agree with you all that the plan before us is an admirable one. But may I ask if you are a brave enough mouse to put the bell on the cat?" The boastful mouse quieted quickly. He had not thought of this possibility. In hopes of saving himself from this terrible and difficult fate, he quickly came up with another plan. He proposed that since they had been trusted to make the decisions, no matter who the mice of council chose to bell the cat, it would be accepted by the community that this was the best idea for the good of the whole. The mice of council decided that it should be a young, troublesome mouse who often neglected his work and was generally seen as lazy by the entire community. The mice of council used the rationale that this mouse was a quick, nimble, and sneakily shy mouse. Sly. When they made the announcement to the community, it was met with applause, except for the family of the chosen mouse. His mother gently kissed her son goodbye. His father told him to be brave, and he went to fulfill his chosen duty. The young mouse made his way towards the kitchen, tiptoeing nimbly across the tile. He looked left and looked right. No cat. Finally, he breathed a sigh of relief. He turned to scurry home when a dark shadow fell across his path. Bum, bum, bum. So now you have that white sheet. The person next to you is your talking partner. Please talk to each other. Discuss these questions. You have a list of questions to go through. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to go through them, and then we're going to talk about your answers. As a reminder, your voice levels should be at the level of the person next to you. Can you turn around for his please? So that first word, I realize this word has kind of tripped a lot of people up. What's a dilemma? What's a dilemma?
It's like
Problem. Yeah, like a problem to be solved, right? It's like a fork in the road. I gotta go this way, or I gotta go that way, or a decision to be made. So, please use that story. Please talk to the partner next to you.
So, what is happening in the story, and what is the
They chose 10 people. In real life, who would those mice be? Think about it from that. There's a whole group of people, and they choose a smaller group of people to represent them. Who would be who? So, right? Like,
They have some questions in there. No, bro, no, serious. So,
And why can't they? Right, so that you just answered your own question.
Right there.
Looks like everybody's getting through this a little faster than I thought, so we have 3 minutes left. Good job. Thank you guys for working together so well. We know when he sees the shadow of the cat, right? But it's like up to you to determine. It's one of those like create your own ending stories where it might go very well and all the mice, or it might not go so well. The council has to go back to the drawing board. Yes, sir. You have 30 seconds. Please make sure that your conversation is relevant to this activity. All right, so the bell went off. The activity is now turning to me asking you, can I have your attention? 5, 4. Stop writing, eyes on me for a second, please. 3, 2. Thank you for also doing this without me having to say anything at all about that. That's awesome. I want to talk about this as a class because I know that there were several questions that some people skipped, and I want your peers to fill in the blank.